Alright, so honestly, this is the third time I'm recording this because there's literally so much stuff in this video that I'm struggling to get my words out. I keep just talking over myself over like what's happened in this trailer, but I haven't even explained what this video is about. In case you don't know, which you probably should know because that's why you clicked on this video, WWE 2K20, another info trailer released, because I'm calling it info trailer because I literally have no other word for it. I know there is a word for it, but I just can't think of it from the top of my head at this point in time. But yeah, WWE 2 or 2K released a WWE 2K22 trailer, info trailer about the top 10 features that is going to be in the upcoming WWE 2K22 game, which is coming out in March approximately. Yeah. So, and this trailer actually made me change my mind about what I recently said in previous teaser videos. Before I was just like, nah, like even though the game looks graphically good, I don't want the game to just look graphically good. I want it to be fun to play. Like one of my favorites, like literally the game I'm playing on my channel now, Wrestling Empire, like the graphics on that is like literally can't compete. It's literally a fact that those graphics can't compete with any 2K game because it's just graphically not that good. But then again, it's because it's meant to mimic the N64 game, which is one of the best and well received games of all time, which is why the game is still well received. So like if that, and because luckily I'm the type of person to not care about graphics that much, so that's why I just love playing Wrestling Empire, and that's why I still play it. It's not even Wrestling Empire, it's just M-Dicky wrestling games in general, because they're just so fun to play. That's why I've been playing it for years, probably coming up to a decade soon. But yeah, they're just really fun to play, and I hope that just because the graphics are good, me doesn't like I messed up my sentence there. I hope for this game that the graphics and the gameplay are good, or the gameplay is just as good as the graphics. That's what I'm hoping for. Like the graphics can fool a lot of people, because the first thing when you watch a trailer like this is just like, oh, the graphics look good. The graphics look good. Me, I'm not interested in that. I couldn't care. I really couldn't care less about the graphics because it's honestly it's a 2K game. The graphics, even at their worst, they'll still, even at 2K's worst, the graphics will still look better than Wrestling Empire. But the gameplay is what matters. If the gameplay is better, then you know what? This is a very good successor to Thing. It'll probably be one of the best WWE 2K games of all time, if not the best. Like if it's on par, if it's better than 2K19, then that's a success. But if it's on par or if it's worse, then I feel like this is going to be one of those games where you just pick up, play for a while, and then after a few months you just drop it, which is what I don't want. But you know what? After this trailer, I haven't even explained what's happened in the trailer that much because a lot has happened. But I will briefly just explain the stuff that I liked about it, like the controls. They added new controls. They've added a block button, a lighter heavy attack. One thing I will say about the controls is I want the ability to customize it, because I don't know, ever since I played 2K19 and then when I switched to 2K20, one thing I didn't like about that game was just the control, like the way the controls just switched up, and I just didn't like that controls. I played 2K19 for so long and I just got used to those controls that when I played 2K20 it was just weird and I just didn't like it. I guess I got used to it in the end, but it's just that I would have preferred just playing 2K19 with 2K19 controls. So I really hope there's an ability to customize your controls in this game to your preference. But if there isn't, it's not the end of the world. But to be fair, I wouldn't really say this is a nitpick, because I really just want the ability to customize controls. Because it's just annoying when you're forced to play with control that it just doesn't feel natural to you. That's why that's how I felt when playing 2K20, because the controls didn't feel natural to me. It just felt very like control button, like that just felt very weird compared to 2K19. So that's why, if you can customize your controls, that'll be a big bonus. What else did I like? I liked. Oh no, I'll tell you what I didn't like. But this is a nitpick. I just didn't like certain character models, and the character model I didn't like was pretty much just Drew McIntyre, because I don't know what they've done to his face, but it just something is off about it that just doesn't make him look good to me. Something's just off, and I don't know what, but he just looks off. Especially during his entrance, like when he just slams his sword down. It's something just looks off, and I don't know if he's got like an enlarged nose or something. You know, let me scroll back to it, because I truly don't know what's wrong, but he just looks off to me. Roman Reigns, he looks very good. He looks very good. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. He's the Universal Champion well, at this point in time. Yeah, literally, he could lose you in a few days. I don't know. Well, not a few days. Survivor Series in a few days. I highly doubt he's going to use that Survivor Series. But when you're watching this video, he could have lost it by now. But yeah, I didn't expect them to mess up Roman Reigns. But yeah, everyone Edge looks good. Bailey, Kofi, Jeff Hardy, everyone looks good. Just Drew looks off to me. But I would admit that's a nitpick. I'm not gonna bring this trailer down because of that small nitpick. But honest, yeah, the new features, my rise, my GM. Even though I'm particularly that hyped for it, I know a lot of people were, and they've wanted it in 2K games for a while. So it's always good when you listen to like their fans about what they wanted, and yeah, they've delivered, so that's good. My showcase, my faction, there's a lot of new stuff that I literally have no idea what it is, but we'll probably get more information about it coming up to the Royal Rumble in 2022. So yeah, I'm gonna be making another video when that comes. But to sum up, honestly, I'm not as pessimistic as I was when I watched the second teaser trailer. I'm actually a bit more interested in 2K20. So yeah, but I will say this though: I won't get my hopes up, because the 1 minute and 30-second clip is good. Because even though that this is good, it doesn't mean it'll be executed well. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'll remain optimistic, but I won't get my hopes up. Like, they've got a track record of messing up, So I'm gonna keep my expectations low, and if I keep it low and it's incredible, then you know what? I can't complain. But if I keep my expectations high and then it's low, it's just depressing at that point. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the game. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Tell me why in the comments down below. And yeah, got nothing else to say. Thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you. Or if you're new to my channel, I guess I'll see you when the next 2K22 trailer comes out, which hopefully should be. It'll probably, if I had to guess, it'll actually probably be coming out in the Royal Rumble, because that's what they did with WrestleMania and SummerSlam. So I'm pretty sure the next trailer should be at the Royal Rumble. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching, and goodbye.